Going on YouTube, this is Willie Licks, aka Master4999. Doing another G-Shock video review today. I'm going to be doing a review on this piece, and this is model G9200BW-1, and this is a Riseman G-Shock. So I'm going to kind of go over the appearance of the watch, and then I'm going to go over some of the functions. But I'll tell you right now, I feel a little guilty. I usually know the G-Shock functionality is pretty in and out, but this one I don't. I know this one's one of the more complex G-Shocks. I know the basics of everything that this can do, or some of the basics of what this can do, but there's a bunch of complex stuff in this. This is it's almost like an ABC watch, but it's just an AB with a couple other functions. For those of you who don't know, an ABC watch is altimeter, barometer, and compass. This has an altimeter and a barometer in it. It doesn't have a compass, but it does have a thermometer. I'll get to that in a couple minutes, but let's just go over the watch. As you can see, the watch is all black with a negative display, except for the white accents of the writing on the bezel and some of the strap. It's a matte watch. Looks slightly glossy here, but it's matte. There's a little bit of a texture, if you can see, on the strap. Here's the strap keeper. It's got shiny gunmetal buckle. Show you the back plate. Focus in. There we go. Says Riseman. I don't know if this is a scorpion or what this is. Maybe it's a little dragon. I'm not sure. Module 3148, G9200BW. You can see it's got this kind of hard plastic bottom to the case. It says shock resistant twin sensor up top. Got some metal screws on the side. Buttons are black. This is a button right here. It's not a button right here. That's a sensor. A couple more buttons. Here's your G button. Reset, start, mode, adjust. All in white. It says twin sensor up top. Very comfortable on the wrist. Then if we take a look inside the screen, you can see that it's a negative display. Just focus in. Focus just doesn't want to work. Full auto EL light up top. Casio 20 bar water resistance. You got your date right here, 3/12, March 12th, 2013. Here's your time. If you can see right here, it says P for PM, PS for power save. Your battery's on the left right here. You can't really see through the camera that well, but it's on the high charge right now. And then this is a graph for your barometer and your altimeter. This comes with an extremely large manual. This is just big. This is a big manual, just to show you in comparison. Look how much bigger. The Riseman's the 3148 in the back. Just look how big that manual is. So you can tell they're definitely trying to give you a lot of information. So yeah, let me put this on a stand real quick, and I'll kind of go over a few of the watch's functions. Okay. Alright, so we're in our home screen right now. If you press mode, you're in barometer functions. Now on the barometer screen, it also tells you the temperature right here, and I have it in Fahrenheit. Here's your barometer reading up top. And there's an arrow. Now I'm not sure, that might tell me that that arrow might indicate that the barometric pressure is going up. I'm not sure about that. Go into our next mode. We got world time. I have it set to New York City right now. I'm in California, so I'm 3 hours behind. Now if you notice when you're in world time, you can see what your home time screen is set to right underneath. So my actual time right now is 2:28, but New York City would be 5:28. Stopwatch, timer. You can still see their home time in the timer screen, which is nice. You go to your alarms. You got 4 alarms plus a snooze, so 5 alarms. It's for your hourly signal. Once again, you still see your home time screen. Now this is record mode. Now what I believe this is for your altimeter. You can record altitudes that you've been at, and this is kind of a where the mode that you go to see what you've tracked so far. I'm not positive if you can track barometric pressures. I don't know. I think this is more for the altimeter, but I'm not positive. Back to the home screen, and then when you're in the home screen, if you press this side button, this takes you to your altimeter. Now, it takes a few seconds, and then it shows you that you're at 680 feet. You can set it to meters or feet. You can also, for the barometer, you can also switch it from 2 different things. I actually don't know what they are. They're really hard to read also when you're in this. Gotta do a little more research in the manual for that. And then, I'm not going to do it, but I know if you hold down the altimeter button on the side, it puts you into the recording mode. It's basically used for if you're doing like hardcore hiking or really big like biking hikes through like kind of mountains and stuff like that. I've actually taken this with me on a couple hikes before, but they were kind of, I mean, I went up a couple thousand feet, but they were pretty easy hikes, so I wasn't using it to like train or need any recording stuff. One other really cool thing about this is, so back now I'm in my home screen, and if I hold down this top right button, what it will do, if I press it for a second, it just shows me, it beeps for a second, or it blinks for a second, it shows me what my other time screen is. So I have my world time set to New York, so you'll see NYC and you'll see the time for a second when I press that. You just saw 5:31. If I hold it, it will swap them out. So I just had to hold it for a few seconds. Now if you see, my home screen says 5:31 now. So this is like a really nice function if you're if you travel a lot. Maybe also if you travel to like two specific areas all the time, you're traveling back and forth. When you get off the plane, you can just hold down the button, and then you don't have to reset your watch all the time. Now I'll just hold it to put it back. And now I'm back on LA time. This has an auto light feature. Show you the light real quick. Standard green light. Might look blue through the camera. Yeah, it does look blue. That's about it. Give you guys a wrist shot real quick. It looks a little bit bigger in pictures than it is on the wrist. I wouldn't say it's too small for me, but I'd like it to be a tiny bit bigger. But no real complaints here. Definitely makes up for it in functionality and comfort. I'm also used to wearing a 9300 Mudman, which is on the bigger side. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Shout out to everybody in TCF. Shout out to everybody in that little thing of ours. If I missed anything, let me know. Please comment, rate, subscribe. Uploading G-Shock videos on the regular. So that's about it. This is Willie Licks, aka Master4999. I'll be back soon with another G-Shock review.